Dear children, today we have to learn in Standard 8, Subject Social Science, Chapter number 9. The name of the chapter is Our Economic System. Now, dear children, first of all, we have to learn about the introductory part of the chapter 9. The name of the chapter is Our Economic System. It means in Gujarati, you can say that આપણી અર્થવ્યવસ્થા. Now dear children, first of all we have to learn that what is the meaning of the economic activity. In this we can say that an activity that involve producing and selling the goods or services is called as an economic activity. What is known as economic activity, dear children? We can say that an activity that involve producing and the selling the goods. It means the any kind of the activity that produce and the selling the goods or services is called as an economic activity. Now dear children, for example, if we have to say, then we can say that a farmer who produce the crops and sell them in a market is doing an economic activity. If you have to see in the example wise that what is an economic activity, then we can say that for example wise a farmer who produce the crops and sell them in the market is doing an economic activity. Now dear children, after we can say that a grocery store, vegetables, hawkers, teachers, doctor, etc. are also doing the economic activity. It means we have to include the grocery store, vegetables market, teacher, doctor. These all are doing the economic activity. Now dear children, in chapter number 9, our economics system, we have to learn from the whole chapter about the classification of economic activity. That's why I prepare one chart. That's why you can understand that from this chapter which things we have to learn. So if you have to write in your notebook, then you have to write it because this is not given in your textbook. So here I have prepared the chart, the classification of economic activity. First of all, they are given that on the basis of the activity, the classification of economic activity divided into main three parts. One, on the basis of the types of activity. Second one, on the basis of the ownership. And third one, on the basis of the types of the sector. Now, on the basis of the types of activity, we have included the three activity. One is a primary sector, second one is a secondary sector, and third one is the service sector. After in this chapter, we have to learn into the detail also. On second thing, on the basis of the ownership, they have to further divided into three parts. One is a government owned, second one is owned by the private entrepreneur, and third one is a mixed enterprisation. After third classification, on the basis of the types of the sector, on the basis of the types of the sector, one is a organized sector and second one is a unorganized sector. So dear children, first of all you have to remember this whole chart very carefully about the classification of the our economic activity, and all these things we have to learn into the detail in this chapter. So dear children, first of all, on the basis of the types of activity, first activity they have given about the primary sector. Now before the starting it, first of all dear children, you have to open the page number 71 from your textbook. Now they have given that based upon, we can say that the people are associated with various economic activity, and the economic activities are mainly divided into these three sectors. It means on the basis of the types of activity, we have to divide it into three sectors. One is a primary sector, second one is a secondary sector, and third one is a service sector. Now dear children, if we have to see about the primary sector, first of all dear children, now we have to learn about the which sector? Primary sector. Then in primary sector we can say that the economic sector which make direct use of the natural resources is known as a primary sector. So dear children, be careful and be remember what is known as a primary sector. Primary sector, it means the economic sector which make directly use of the natural resources. It means we are using direct of the natural resources, it is known as a primary sector. Now, in this primary sector, we can say that the activity done in this sector involve the converting the natural resources into the primary product. What they are saying that, dear children, they are saying that in this activity done in this sector, it means in the primary sector, we can involve that convert the natural resources into the primary product. If you are take the example of the primary sector, then we can say that producing the fruits, vegetables, cereals, this all are the example of the primary sector. Same way, we can also include that obtaining wood, medicinal plant, gum from the forest. This also the included into the primary sector. Next, obtaining the milk, meat, bones, and the leather from the animals. This is also the example of the primary sector. Also, you can include them obtaining the fish, various plants from the water. This all are the example of the primary activity. Mining minerals from the earth is also the example of the primary sector. We make use of all these natural products in the economic activity. Dear children, we remember what? We make the use of all these natural product in the economic activities like agriculture, mining, fisheries, animal husbandry, etc. and we earn the money from that. So, moreover, we can say that this product also serve as a raw material for the various industries. So, dear children, we can say that whatever the primary sector is there, so this all the product of the primary sector serve as a raw material for the various industry. Now, dear children, second one they have given the information about the secondary sector. Which one sector? Secondary sector. Now, in secondary sector, we can say that this sector is also known as a manufacturing sector. What happened that, dear children? We can say that this sector is also known as a manufacturing sector. The sector in which the use of the product of the primary sector process them and this product is prepare a new product is called as a secondary or manufacturing sector. So, dear children, we remember what is the another name of the secondary sector? The another name of the secondary sector is manufacturing sector. In this, we can say that this sector which use the product of the primary sector, after they are doing the processing on these things and then they prepare the new product, it is called as a manufacturing sector. Like example, if you have to see to understand about the secondary sector, we can say that the cottage clothes are made from the cotton. Dear children, you know very well that the cotton clothes are made from the cotton. Now, cotton seeds, oil from the cotton seeds, jaggery and sugar from the sugar cane, and the bricks from the soil. These all are the example of the secondary sector. I am repeating the example of the secondary sector, that cotton clothes are made from the cotton. Cotton seed soil is prepared from the cotton seeds. Jaggery and sugar from the sugar cane, and the bricks from the soil. So, the industry of the secondary sector also produce the machineries, means of transport, communication system, electrical equipment, consumer goods, chemical, dyes, clothes, etc. These all are the things included into the secondary sector. And the another name of the secondary sector, it is also known as the manufacturing sector. Now, third one, dear children, they have given the information about the service sector. Which one? Service sector. So, in service sector, we can say that service sector is also called as a territory sector. What is the another name of the service sector, dear children? Then remember, it is also known as a territory sector. The manufacturing of the goods need to be the transferred. The manufacturing goods need to be the transported to the market, trader, and the consumers. So, one also
need for the services of the transportation, communication, electricity, insurance, banking, etc. So one also need the service of internet, ATM, call center, etc. These all are included into the service sector. The service sector include all these and the many more services like transportation, communication, electricity, insurance, banking, internet, ATM, call center. These all are included into the service sector. So,
thus we can say that the service sector provide a network through which the producer, seller and the consumer comes into the contact. What they are saying that here children, they are saying that we can say that the service sector provide a network through which the producer, seller and the consumer come into the contact. So dear children, we can learn about on the basis of the types of the activity we can include and learn about primary sector, secondary sector and the service sector.